We have icy diving and equipment slippage in this next project.
Right now our biggest challenge is we just had the nice winter storm come through, but everything's kind of thawing out, so the truck's getting stuck in the mud over here, as well as the pond down there is frozen. So we got to break through about 2 inches of ice to actually get into the water. And once we do that, we'll have the hot water machine, so hopefully everything will be okay.
Dallas, Texas has many lakes, but in this lake, surrounded by beautiful homes, makes it difficult to dredge the icy water.
Well, today, just because we're actually trying to set the bag, once the pit and everything gets done, we're going to try and set the bag. Now at that point, it's a little slower. You only get about, depending on the size of the bag, this is a small one, so we'll only get maybe 30 minutes before we got to stop, because the bag actually gets to about 5 to 6 feet tall. But if we fill that with water right from the start, it's going to roll or want to go whichever way the topography of the ground is. So what we'll have to do at the start is maybe run 30 minutes and get some heavy material in there and lay a base out in. Once you get a base of about 6 inches to a foot, the bag will stay put. So you don't want it rolling, so we got to kind of taper with it as it works its way up until it gets to a certain point.
Having not only the issue of positioning the bags on level ground, the team also has to ensure the diver will not die from hypothermia. Logan with American Underwater takes a dive into icy Texas water while the team set-ups the bags and boxes.
Oh, there's bricks? There's actual bricks going out there?
Huh?
It's crazy. Bricks.
Oh yeah, we threw them out there to see how sturdy it was, and it didn't break, so. Okay.
The average pond should be dredged once or twice a year, depending on the size and amount of organic debris and sediment that it accumulates. If you haven't had your HOA ponds dredged in a while, or you just bought a house and unsure when the last time the pond was dredged, there are 3 signs that will let you know it's time to call in the professionals. If you started noticing fewer birds, fish, and animals, it might be time to dredge the pond. The excess nutrients in the water column can cause an imbalance that will discourage wildlife from visiting or living in the water. Excess plants, life, and other excellent signs that your pond needs dredging. If left unchecked, they will eventually take over the entire surface of the water and rapidly accelerate the demise of the pond.
Yeah, so this was a rock quarry at one point. They were digging it out, and I guess at some point they got deep enough that they hit an aquifer or natural spring, and it started to flood the rock quarry actually. So they ended up turning it into a small lake and very high dollar property at this point. So this is the Raceway, and so when you lay the bag out, it's going to have a footprint of 30 foot wide by 50 feet long. This is one of the smaller bags. So that'll be in a pit as well, and then what we do is we make a raceway is what we call it, where the pit will line up with that, and then all the water will return back. So, because the bag produces a lot more water, and you can't just run a pipeline like you do off the boxes for it, so we have to make a wider one that can take a lot more volume to drain the bag out.
We are committed to doing what is best for our clients. From our management to our field crews, our 26 years of experience as American Underwater Services is the premier and longest standing diving dredging company for virtually any commercial underwater job. We offer innovative, cost-effective solutions to your commercial diving, pond cleaning, and dredging needs. At American Underwater Services, we specialize in HOA, golf course, farm, and homeowner pond dredging. We can help you regain control over your ponds and turn them into crystal clear water havens for fish, animals, and people alike. Give us a call today. American Underwater Services, aquatic engineering done right.